All right, good morning, everybody. Holy hell, my mic is going crazy. It's too loud, too loud. What's going on here? You would think I would just be really good at streaming after doing it so many times, but nah, nah, we don't do that here. We don't get better. We get worse, if anything. Um, but thank you for joining. Let me make sure I'm live. I think I am. Yes, we are. Cool, cool, cool. Let me just go to my home page to make sure. Yes, we are. Look at us. Oh, that's an echo chamber. We don't want that. Let's give it a like. But we got a lot planned today. I got a lot to do. I've been liking these streams, not necessarily to hang out with you guys. Obviously, that is a pro. But like honestly, is more of like time I set aside to just like work on my comic and just like it's like a set time and it's like all right, I got to do it. So that's been really good and helpful. Why is Little Mitch not bouncing up and down? That's so sad. Look at that transition. Wait, he does on that one. Why is not? Why is not on this one? Oh well, I guess it probably doesn't matter that much. Oh, this is a different one. That's why we gotta get rid of him. We gotta import the scene. Little Mitch. There we go. There we go. There's my bouncing. Way more interactive, surely. But yeah, we got a lot planned. As you can see, you got the little transition. Look at that. That was so fun. I'll be doing some other stuff. You know, I want to make the streams fun, interactive. You know, I think a lot of people just listen to these rather than watch them, which is fine. Please do that. You know, work on your comic. I've been finding, I'll probably maybe link or make a whole other video about it. I've been finding a lot of people making videos about them entering the contest. And those have been the videos that are really good to watch in the background. I saw there was one video of this woman who literally talked about her comic for about a half hour, and I was just like, thank you, please make more of these videos. Like that was the best to listen to and keep me motivated. I also found a Webtoon podcast called Webtoon Wave. I think it's called Webtoon Wave. Let me look it up here. Let's just pull this up here. Webtoon Wave, I think it was called. The Webtoon Wave, yeah. But she just like interviews other, like a lot of, there's a couple canvas, but most of them are featured. Like it's crazy. And she just started uploading like 2 months ago. So yeah, go check her out. I have not watched all of them yet. I'm starting. They're long. Some of them are long. So once I actually have time to watch and listen to all of them, I'm definitely gonna do that. Oh, I didn't know she did that. I love Kiss Bat. All right. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program of drawing today. Oh, I got a couple other things real quick before we get started. Yesterday, I went ahead and shared my script with another comic creator, Talt. Who knows if they'll show up today. Awesome artists if you haven't heard of them, Taltlow. But yeah, I read their script. They read mine. It was good. Their concern with my script was it was too long, and you know they're like it's coming up soon. I was like it's like fucking 2 months from now. We're good. But yeah, the crunch is starting to come to me. You know, I'm kind of starting to feel it a little bit. So I thought it'd be fun if I do a little stream overlay of saying how many more days we have until the submissions open. Because I had originally planned just to finish the first chapter by February, and I think I can definitely do that. But I think if we set this more as a deadline when the submissions open, so we can post the first chapter in the best possible way, the best it can possibly be, right? You know, even if we do finish it by, February, which I think we can probably do it a little bit before. I want to like really like look at it and my goal's off. That's weird. really spend time editing it, redo some panels if we have to, get a lot of people's opinions, what needs to be changed, and then being able to do that. And possibly people who watch streams, YouTube, other stuff like that can help me out with that. And possibly make a trailer too, just to kind of promote it and all that fun stuff. Because I gotta start doing that, promote stuff, you know. So we got a little fun overlay. I've done this in the past, stream overlays. You can do a couple cool things here. Let's bring up stream overlay. I probably should have favored that. I just did it just the second ago. At page stream elements, my dashboard. We got our overlays here. We'll star that one. Here's a little fun thing I can do. I can emulate someone subscribing. They have to be publicly subscribed, which kind of sucks. Not everyone does that. But if they do, woo! So that'd be cool. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff I want to add to make the stream actually fun. You know, I want to be the top webcomic art streamer, right? So we'll probably make a better model. That'll help with my videos. I've been watching kind of live 2D tutorials. It's up tall, yeah, 54 days till the submissions open. We're we better get started. That being said, you get 2 months after it opens to make your, you know, first 3 chapters, or upload your first 3 chapters, or in your case, the first 6 chapters. We had to change our widget. I had way more subs than that. I don't know why it's saying I only have so many. Well, that's not it. Countdown. Subscriber goal settings. Set goal, set goal. It doesn't let me. I think it's set to like my my Twitch subscribers. Like, it's funny. Labels, subscribers, goals. Yeah. Doesn't let me choose what kind. It's weird. I don't know. We'll mess with that later. I'll figure this all out off stream. Let's just get rid of that. There we go. Much better. Yeah, nice little timer, so anytime someone opens my stream, they can be like, shit, I got, you know, so much time to do. And yeah, like my chat, the chat doesn't work either. I gotta figure stream overlay out. I thought I figured it out before, but whatever. We'll figure it out later. So let's just get rid of that too. All right, cool. But yeah, I think the title of this stream is called "Making Awesome Backgrounds," right? Making killer backgrounds, right? So we gotta start with that. We're gonna do a couple like test panels for the comic. The main one, we kind of did this last stream, is, let's go here. Nope. We kind of mess around. We can use 3D models, or we can use the 3D. Please come full screen. No, you don't want to go full screen? That's fine. There we go. Jesus, that beats. We can use the 3D models. Honestly, they look pretty good. I don't know if it'll be worth the time to draw over it. So this is how we're going to find out. We're going to do both. Just one drawing it over, and one not. One just using, you know, the 3D art. So we'll just go ahead and grab a scene, like a shot, what we want. There's a bunch of cool features you can do. You can make the view different, so like frame it out. So say I usually do 1600 wide, right? And then, you know, if you do a square, that wouldn't be like that. And then if you want it to be like a long panel, if you do 800, you know, shrink it down, but then you can double the resolution, then you can kind of do something like that. And that lets you actually kind of see what you're working with there. Yeah, we'd probably do something like that. So like, let's get one where we kind of see kind of up. We're gonna have a panel pretty much like this size of like everyone kind of charging in, fighting. But I want it to be kind of grand, you know? I want it to be big, epic scale, you know, showing everything. So I kind of want it to be like that. Right. So let's change the lighting a bit. Sun. It's probably not going to change too much because I think these are all spotlights, actually. Yeah. How do I look at lights? Existing lights. No. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still pretty new at this program. Material? No. And then, yeah, you can just see the line only. So like that, you can see we are not getting enough line action. We need more lines. Turn the wire down, please. Show me those rocks. So we can get some better line art there. Just the thickness. You can do distance, length. I think it'll like be cut off after a certain length or after a certain distance. It's pretty cool. At least it should be. I don't know why it's not. Maybe it's not for that one. I think they're all different. All right. Yeah. Whole bunch of different things you can do. So we got that. Let's just go ahead and export it to... Got a concept art folder. Perfect. So we want the line and we want the background. So this will be both the background and the line. What is the background mask? Ooh, it gives you like a depth mask. That's kind of fun. So if we do that, it should print off both. Yep. Cool. So if we go File, New, let's just actually open up the line one here. This one, I believe it's the correct size. Yep, cool. And then if we import the color, I believe it was that one. There we go. Easy as that. So what you could do is you could trace over this. That's what we're going to probably try today. Just to see if it does look better than actually using the actual picture like this. Because I mean, that looks really good, obviously, but like it's just like it's clearly not our art style. Like it's just kind of so we'll try it out. The thing is with that though, it's just like I don't know if I want to spend that much time tracing all of this, like every panel. Think about how many panels I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have like 50 to 60 panels maybe. Yeah, that'd be a lot to kind of, it's a lot of busy work. I don't even know if it'll be that much worth it. We can try it. We'll see. We'll do a little bit right now and see if it even looks good. Like we'll do a little bit over here. But I don't know. I think this might be good enough. because there's a lot of tricks you can do. Let's just do it right now. If you do edit, convert brightness to opacity, excuse me, we already have line art. Now you can do the good old line blur by duplicating it, filter, blur, Gaussian blur, just to kind of get thicker line art and just make it look a little bit more unique, I guess, and just, you know, gives it a little AO, you know. And then, yeah, you can do this, put the color. And the only thing that's wrong with this is that now it kind of looks, I wouldn't say like generic, but like it looks very clearly 3D almost. I mean, it already looks better. But there's even some more stuff you can do. If you set this as a reference layer, click that one, you go to edit, colorize, hint image, and colorize. You can use Clip Studio to kind of give you kind of rough mats of rough approximations of the colors and where they're supposed to be. Now this looks good. It's not as detailed, obviously, as this one. But what you could do is, you know, you switch that back to normal, and then you can, I believe you can do a couple different things. You can do a multiply layer. You could do a soft light. That's kind of a fun one, and just kind of like lower it like that. Then you could put this guy on top of it and do like a multiply just to kind of get over it, or another soft light. I think they cancel each other out with soft light. We gotta do overlay. It'd be like normal, something like that. There's a lot of different things you can do. But probably what I would do is maybe, yeah, I would probably do overlay. That looks better. Yeah, usually I just mess around and just try to figure out what looks the best. Maybe lose a little bit of detail. You know, do something like that. Can brighten the whole image. Yeah. That's pretty much my 3D background making process. We could just draw a couple characters, just kind of run through here. Let's see, yeah. You know what? I'm not even gonna trace over. It's such a waste of time. I think this turned out pretty good. The tricky part is just making your characters look like they belong in this, right? That's definitely the hardest part. But we can give it a try. Let's just grab M, just kind of running through, right? So we can grab this 3D model. Put him on top. And we'll get him to pose. Running. Perfect. We gotta download it. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, download it, please. All right. We got another run. We got the fun run. That's a good one. Oh, I want him to do that. It gets very confused sometimes if you don't select that. No. There we go. I don't know why I created this. That might actually be in that file. That's kind of funny. I think I messed up. Alright, so anyway, we got M. Yeah, the tricky part is like you have to get them to the right scale and like rotation and stuff, and like where he would be. Like you can't just be like, oh, he's running right here. It's, you know, he's running. It's just like, gotta think about where he is in relation and everything. So you still have to do perspective, unfortunately. You can use the grid lines though, that kind of helps. So he is kind of tall, but still, I would say that wouldn't look too bad. Maybe let's throw a character. Let's throw Lin Marin right behind him too. That'd be kind of fun. Draw both of them. So we can get a better sense of a lot of stuff with like depth, where the characters are in relation to everything. Yeah, the only thing that's hard is it's hard to move the camera, like rotate it without actually having to go into the settings and like rotating and stuff. So it'd be like this. Yeah, we may have to go in the settings. So camera. Nah, this is where you can like change the roll. That just messes everything up. Change perspective a bit too. Let's see how that looks. And then we do have to get her running as well. Run. We give her a girly run. It's stupid, but... Are her stuff not pinned to her properly? I don't think her stuff's pinned to her properly. That's weird. It should be. Oh, she doesn't have much pinned to her. I think she just has the shoulder pads. We just have to rotate those. Yeah, it probably would have been smarter to get the pose right first, instead of trying to do it from all the way up here. It's such a stupid run. I hate that default run. But it doesn't look too bad. Maybe a little bit bigger. Like that. Yeah, it's not terrible. Let's just draw them real quick. Like sketch them. Or not even sketch them, ink them. See what they would look like, you know? Let's just see what happens, right? That'll be fun. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll maybe do another background, just want to see. I do also want to start doing some kind of concept art for action poses, like cool action scenes. Yeah, I'm not the best at drawing action, or have not been historically. But obviously we're gonna have a lot of action scenes in this comic. So I need to kind of figure it out. I have general ideas of how to draw action scenes. But yeah, just getting some more mileage would definitely help with that. It's just funny drawing them from this far. It's like you can't really tell who's... Kinda can tell who's who, but it's still pretty hard to discern certain things. We gotta do that. I also been editing a video to upload this Friday. It turned out pretty good. Really glad how it turned out. I gotta make a thumbnail for that. So we'll probably do that on stream too. But yeah, that's it. I don't plan to stream in a crazy long time. Probably, 4, 5, 6 hours like I usually do. Well, the last ones I've kind of been doing short. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I feel like I'm drawing so tiny. It's like I'm gonna zoom out. It's like you cannot tell what's going on from that far anyway. Yeah, I'm trying a new method for when I'm doing comics that I kind of showed last stream, where basically I kind of don't force myself to zoom in like this. Rather, I have everything just on the layout of the actual comic. So stuff like this won't happen where it's like you know, you spend hours drawing something, and then it's just like the reader is not even gonna see it, you know? Just like, yeah. I've done that plenty of times where it's just like, it's not even like they go by it too fast. It's like literally like it's too zoomed in, and like it's like if you're on your phone reading this, like there's no way you're gonna see the art, right? So it's just like you gotta really think about that when you're making a comic. Yeah, it's all trial and error. It's just crazy to me that there's some people who are like, I've never made a comic before, and then they just like they poop out like a dope freaking comic. They're like, well, I was an art major and I've been drawing for 20 years, so I have a really good eye at art. Well, it's like, yeah, okay, makes sense, I guess. They're like, oh, just making comics is easy, and it's like, no, not for everyone. Yeah, I found like a Zelda lo-fi playlist. Hopefully it's pretty good. Been pretty good so far. Sure, I'll get copyright striked as usual though. It's just how it goes around here. You can kind of tell that's Emmerich, no? It's a little jank, but you know, it's kind of like the appeal. I mean, at this far away, it's just like only so much you can do. Let's see if I can draw her this far away too. That's gonna be a real challenge, I think. We don't want, it looks a little too orbous. We want it more circular. And then she actually has bangs like covering like half her face. So I don't even think we would see her face. Maybe her nose. And hers is actually zipped up too, so. And she should have the boots, so I need to redo her model for sure. Come contest time. Well, soon. Once I start actually drawing for the first chapter. Make the eraser a little bit smaller. Yeah, I can't wait to zoom out and just be like, you cannot see anything. Just like we're really stretching. I've done a big panel like this before when I first starting out for one of my first comics. I kind of want to pull it up now because I spent so much freaking time on it. Like hours, and then I remember reading it or like reviewing it, and I was just like, "What? I can't even see anything." I want to pull it up. Let's see if I still have it. It's cool having everything just like on the Google Drive now. Like I have stuff on here from like 2017. Like it's crazy. It's just gonna keep growing. Let's see. 100 years later. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, 100 years later. Yeah, like I got everything. I got all the chapters I did in 2021. I think it was in chapter 4 panels. Let's see if we can see them. Yeah, it was like been a big gala, right? So yeah, Silas sneaks in. So it's like I did something very similar, right, to like what I'm doing now, but obviously the models are a lot better. Yeah, like I tried to draw I paint. Yeah, look at these. I mean, thankfully I did them a lot simpler. And honestly, it doesn't look too bad, you know, when you're zoomed out. But like, it's just like, yeah, you cannot see them at all. It's just kind of funny. I have not learned as an artist. Let's see. I do believe that one was actually golden. Let's see what this looks like, the model. Yeah. Confusing. Confusing is the word. Did I even draw her other hand? I did. Like pixels. Like it's just there. It's like you can only do so much, you know? Let's see. The panel turned out really good. Yeah, it did turn out good. But, yeah. I remember spending so much time on it, and I was like, I don't know if it's worth it, you know? This isn't bad. I've done worse. Let's see what it looks like. I'll throw some color in there. There we go. Just like didn't get his face. Like I feel like you get the gist of who these people are. Zala, what's up? How are you? Salahuddin, welcome to the stream. I was testing a little background art. See how the characters look. They kind of look derpy now that I'm pulling them out. Let's see if there's any tricks we can do to kind of make it look a little better. Chainsaw Maniac, what's up? How are you, man? Like the little animation of you looks. Yeah. I meant to do. I originally did like a normal one, and then I just did the little U. And I was just like, it's perfect. Yeah, I want to make a. I want to make more of like a proper V2 model, like a live 2D one. I think that might be cool. How's work on your comic, Chains? You how far are you along yet? I didn't even start it yet. I solidified the scripts. I'm gonna start on Monday. I got Monday off of work. I'm gonna really start. I got all my YouTube. I'm gonna hopefully have all my YouTube for next week done. And that'll be good. Working on some animation work for work. Also the comic on the side here. Nice. pull up our concept art of these characters. Get some colors. Episode rough is done and doing the cover stuff. I'm doing cover stuff already. Yeah, that's nice. I might do that. That might not be a bad idea. Just to kind of get a rough idea to start with. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I'm hoping. My plan is for like Monday. I have Monday off. I'm gonna stream a little bit, and then I just want to like, why was the opacity set to not 100? Weird. Get like the rough thumbnails done, and then possibly have all like my assets I need, like all the 3D backgrounds and 3D models I'm going to use and all that fun stuff, and have that pretty much like solidified like by Wednesday. I think Wednesday next week. I have Wednesday off too, so like it could happen. Get it done. We'd be in a really good spot. Yeah, I don't know, it looks a little weird. I can fix it. Missing details, crucial details on his. Oh, it's way too thick of a line. That's alright. Whatever. It's not like we're using this. This is still kind of concept art. Yeah, I'm off till the 27th, so I plan to finish playing all the episodes in that time. Nice. Make sure you plan episode 4 and 5 too for when you win and get shortlisted, because you gotta after the first 3, if you're shortlisted, you gotta submit 4 and 5. I finished some episodes in that time as well. Nice. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, I'm gonna take some time off at the end of February. Not to like work on the comic per se. I mean, I will though, but mostly to play Monster Hunter. Yeah, that'll be fun. Like, I'll definitely like, cause I'm gonna play with my brother a lot, and he just, he sleeps until like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. So like, I'll probably wake up early, work on my comic. Those I'm probably gonna have like 4 or 5 days off in a row. Work on that for like 4 or 5 hours, and then game all night with him. It's gonna be fun. Looking forward to it. Yeah, it's not until end of February though. So I got a minute. I think hopefully I'm done with the first chapter by then. If I'm not done with the first chapter by then, we're gonna be in rough shape. I think we're good. I've planned it out. I've done the prep work. I got the script ready. I'm ready. Like, I'm not intimidated. Like, I've done comics before where I was just maybe like a little too intimidated at the scope of it. And while this is big, like, I don't know, I think I can do it, And like, you can kind of tell who these people are. Yeah, it's alright. We're figuring this out, We're learning as we go. So if you do that, right, and then say you do like a duplicate just to like confident is key, yeah. Yes, for sure. And do like a little Control T action. A free transform, and then like the light is kind of like coming from here, so like you could like move their shadows right here ish. The right color. No gray. Give it a little blur effect. Just a little subtle one. It turned about half. Not my greatest work, but like, you know what? It doesn't look that bad actually. Like if you zoom really far out, like it looks like it's part of the drawing, right? Yeah, I mean, and like if say like that didn't take me very long too, so like that's also good. But like, yeah, there's gonna be the first 10 to 15 panels, I think, for the chapter. There's a good supposedly 100 people battling, probably more than that. I would say like 150, 200, like in this kind of area, fighting orcs. So if you saw this, like times like 20 of them, you know, all on one screen, you know, fighting over here, fighting over there. Like, I think that would look really cool. So, I think that's not bad, actually. But it's cool. Cool. So I think that's pretty much it for the backgrounds then. Like, I think I'm confident. I already have all my backgrounds ready. We got this for the fight scene, and then we have the door over here. I can grab my keyboard and put that in a better spot. We have the door. Like, that's pretty much it. Like, we have our two settings. The battle area right here, and then the door. And that's it. That's like literally... there's like 3-4 scenes in the entire first chapter, and they're all right here in one central location. To be honest, I don't know what those animations about. Just say for your personality. Oh, well, that's nice. I'll keep it up. This is all for a comic I'm making. But yeah, you can just hear me blather on and talk about how excited I am for it. That works too. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, the contest starts in 54 days, and like honestly, I thought, you know, it's been about 2 or 3 weeks since I've like really been motivated to work on it and do stuff that, you know, make the YouTube channel and all that. And usually by then I'm kind of like, there'll be something where it's just like, I don't know, I'm not feeling it today or whatever. But honestly, I've been pretty motivated to just keep doing it. I'm really excited. It's also been helping. I've been finding other YouTubers that are making YouTube videos as well about making, you know, a comic for their comic entry, and that's been really cool. Just to see, you know, I think there's gonna be even more people doing it, and it's always fun. I'll go and look at this video. And there's 2 people who usually show up in one of these videos, or like in the comments. The first one's Chainsaw Man will always find them before I do, and he'll always say something about like good luck. He'll say good luck, brother, or something like that. And then occasionally I'll see a Chris comment saying how good your art is or whatever. Like he'll be saying something like that. But it's just very funny to see. And it's just like I'll go in the comments and I'm like, oh yep, there's Chainsaw Man. Yeah, he found it. Found it before me. Not Chainsaw Man. Oh, I called you Chainsaw Man. But yeah, it's funny. YouTube's a small place, you know. Yeah, that's enough for that. I needed to do something real quick while we're here. Good little busy work. We can get people's opinion too. But I need to make a thumbnail for one of my newer videos. Was pretty excited about how it turned out. It's uploading on Friday. And I legit spent, God, like literally probably like 8 hours on it. I'll do comics like that. That was all hand drawn. Some people do all hand drawn. Not me, man. Like that would be so time consuming and awful, and like that would take forever to draw that. So that's a 3D model, and I just modify it to look more hand drawn. And then I do draw the characters hand drawn ish. using 3D models to help. But I mean, yeah, if you're my first chapter is gonna have about 50 to 60 panels. Yeah, it would take me forever to hand draw it. I know some people like that better and might do that better, but no, like if I want to have fun doing this, I gotta use every tool I can. Same with my thumbnails, as we'll see here. I gotta make a new thumbnail, right? So let's go ahead and do that. I've been really proud of the last 2 thumbnails I did. Let's see, let's pull them up. Thumbnails. These 2 right here. This one turned pretty good. This one was alright, but it was fun. It's cute. I did kind of mess up the computer's face. But legit, I mean, this one clearly, I mean, not clearly. This one, there's no background, so that was kind of easy. But it's legit just like a 3D model character I have that I trace over, and it's just so much easy. So much easier than like having to actually sketch them out and draw them by hand and make them look all pretty. And it, like, now I probably pooped this out. Yeah, you can see in less than an hour. This one less, like, and this one's even a bit more involved. Because I have the desk and the computer 3D model, all that fun stuff. So this next one, it's about a video for writing a script for your comic, like why you should and all that fun stuff. So like I think we just want like a picture of me kind of like furiously writing on like pen and paper or something like that, to like write a script, and then maybe like the Webtoon logo on the back. That's always a good, you know, clickbaity thing. So let's grab a Webtoon logo so we can kind of sketch this out and kind of, oh, I'm sorry, Cintiq. Kind of mock it up and see what we want to do. I want like the fun splashed one. Yeah, this one. That one's good. You gotta do the iconic one. Too big, too big. So something like that. Why is that popping up? So then I think we need a desk for me to like be sitting at and like writing on, right? Let's flip that bad boy around. We kind of want to angle it like that a bit. And then we'll make it a bit bigger too. And then I could have like one of his arms be up, just like, oh my god, I'm writing so fast. Like, this is crazy. And then gotta have obviously his other hand there, like writing. I don't know how this character would be holding a pencil or a pen, but I think it would be something like that, right? So unfortunately, I can't really change the like how it looks like that. Get a little bit of an angle like that. All right, I think we're good. And then my last thumbnail, the background was yellow, so like I want to do yellow, but I think that would be too similar. Stripe like purple. I think like that's maybe like a blue. We can change it. In the thumbnail, it's the blue-eyed version of you. And what thumbnail is it? Oh, and this, yeah. So this is the 3D model. Yeah. I changed a lot of the colors. I'll trace over. You'll see here in a second. I think it should be the yellow one. Yeah. We could do red, maybe. I don't know. Yellow is just so good, though. Or like orange, maybe. Yeah, we can change it all later. Let's just move him around though, because I'm not 100% on the angle, you know. That's maybe, I do want it to be like a little rotated down so you can see like the actual script I'm writing. And we may do a quick sketch actually. I usually just go straight to inking with these guys. Had to get some water. But we're gonna add, you know, the pen, some papers flying around, stuff like that. So I want to make it look a little bit better than my normal one, and also because I spent a shit ton of time on the video. You gotta get those views, you know. All right. So we'll just quickly sketch the table. Yeah, my big plan is I have Saturday off as my next day off. So I am streaming that day. That's gonna be fun. But I want to spend a lot of time getting all my YouTube done for next week, and then pretty much just spend all next week just working on the comic. That would be really nice. So we will try to get that done. Yeah, definitely won't be spending. I legit spent I keep saying this, like 8 to 10 hours on this video. I will not be doing that for a little bit. I'm gonna be doing some phone-in videos for a little bit. You know, I've done one video where it's just like I would just, you know, draw something for like an hour, and then I would just talk over it for another hour, and I was like, that's the video. That was way better. And they would get like thousands of views, right? And then you would spend, you know, 10, 15 hours on one video, and like it'll get 2 views, and you're just like, all right, maybe we don't do that. Alright, need to spend not a super long time on the sketch. And usually I do just kind of trace these eyes, as you can see on my character. But I think we're going to make them different for this. I mean, this we're going to have to trace over again anyway, so we're just going to roughly do it. Hence why we're doing a sketch layer. Yeah, usually I don't do a sketch layer on these guys. But we want to make him very expressive. We want a very expressive Very expressive character. I'll just do some circles real quick too. Listening to this Nintendo music's kind of backfiring on me because now I'm just like, I really want the Switch 2 to get announced now. I really want to play a Zelda game in 4K, you know? Alright, so we got his hands like there. I mean, when you're holding a pen, you actually don't hold it that way. It's kind of diagonal. So we do need to rotate his hand. If we can. Or I'm going to have to learn how to draw, and it's going to not be fun. We don't want that. No, I think we can just have him, it be jammed in his hand like that, right? Something like that. We'll just do like a good old number 2 pencil for now. We'll make this a little bit nicer in a second. I think they do actually have pencil 3D models. Grab one of those. That'd be kind of fun. Then I don't have to draw. Good. Or is it a pen? It's a ballpoint pen. Works for me. Make it a bit bigger. Where even is it in relation to everything? There we go. Alright, there we go. Needs to be even bigger. It's too big. It's too big. Too big! Still too big. Like that. What's it look? Might like look weird. You want to wait for Metro before I switch to? Yeah. Fair, fair. I have not played any Metroid game. I really need to. I was hoping they were going to remake Metroid Prime 2 and 3. Maybe they might announce that when they announce Switch 2. Like a Metroid 2 and 3 remake. I do want to play the 1 remake of Prime. That looks pretty dope. But yeah, I could see that. Wait for that. Yeah, that looks pretty dope. It's just, they need to just announce that thing now. It's driving. I'm sick of watching all these stupid leak videos, and I just keep watching them for God knows why. And they're like, oh, this is coming. The Switch is getting announced tomorrow, and you know. Nate the Hate said, you know, this, and that's 100% happening. I'm just like, no. Just release it. Not even release it. Just say something about it. Anything. Oh, speaking of, All right, now I gotta think about this. Paper. Looks like the paper would be like this on the desk. Something like that, and it'd be up a little bit so we could have like a stack of papers. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out what we want to do. I think it would actually have to be moved over a bit too. So like that. We'll make it look 3D once we actually draw them. And then I would love to have like some papers just kind of flying around. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't announced, Prime 2 and 3. Yeah, right? Yeah, it is kind of weird. And then maybe we'll have some, like, papers going behind his head. And some papers flying over here. Something of that nature. We'll see how it goes. Alright, well, let's draw my face. I think we give me like a yelling face, like an annoyed yelling face, like that. Like the upper lip is kind of up like that. Does my character have teeth? I don't think I've ever shown him have teeth before. This music is really loud. There we go. It's dope, but it's a little loud. And then I think we lower this to like that. So we still keep similar eye shape. Eyes are just a little bit more closed. And then we can have my eyebrows just be like real upset. Maybe we'll get a little, let's see how it's looking with the 3D model. Not bad. And then we can go big eyes, big dead eyes, or I think the play is we go crazy small eyes. Maybe even a little cross-eyed. Yeah. It just looks weird with him holding the pen like that. Like, I wonder, should I flip that? I mean, that's how he would be writing, I guess, actually, if he was holding it right-handed like that. I don't think my character has the dexterity to hold a pencil properly. Alright, let's just go ahead and ink it. I gotta remember how big I usually do. I think I do 15. That might be too small. Like a 17. Yeah, that might be better. Let's just trace all the easy stuff first. We'll turn off the orange too. Yeah, definitely lose some of the 3D effect when I do it, but I'm not too worried about that. We can add some back here. Go. I kept telling my brother, I was just like, I want a, because he says Nintendo's going to make a Dark Souls game eventually. He wants it to be like a new IP, and surely, you know what? I think that would be pretty dope. You know, anything Nintendo does usually is pretty good. Right? I'm a big Nintendo fanboy. But like, I kind of just want like I think like a Zelda Dark Souls game would be absolutely amazing. Just think of like Elden Ring, but like you're in like a dark, gritty Hyrule. Like that would just be. That's what I want. I'm sure there's probably a mod that can do that in Elden Ring. Actually, I should look into that. But I want that. I want that in my life. I feel like this Zelda was kind of gritty already, like the new Tears of the Kingdom, you know. I think that was kind of dark, right? I feel like they do it. Nintendo will do a dark Zelda game every now and then, right? So I think we're not really due for one like that anytime soon. But like, because I think the next Zelda game is probably gonna go back to more dungeons and probably be a little kiddier again, which is fine. Like I like those games, but like, yeah, I just want like Elden Ring, but Zelda. That's my dream game. We can do it. We can do it, Nintendo. Almost done with that. Let's close. We don't really need to look at our drawings. Might need to for his hands. I'm making more models for this guy, right? For my videos. I totally did one with like his hand up in like kind of like a pointing position. I totally messed it up. It looks so bad. First person Zelda? No, I don't want that. Go away. Go away, Tall. No. I mean, maybe. Oh, alright. First person Zelda only if it's Link's crossbow training. That's the only acceptable first person Zelda game. Yeah, Nintendo really doesn't make many first-person games. I mean, obviously, Metroid Prime being one. The only one, the first one I can think of. A lot of their games are third person. It's kind of weird. Well, that being said, it's like the best genre though, so. I messed up that line, but whatever, we keep going. We move forward. Never look back. Your art's messed up, who cares? You got more art to do. Don't mess those ones up. Just making sure it looks like it looks sort of like a pencil. Yeah. Yeah, I started watching I think it's newer. I think it came out last season. Zelda game, but it's from Ganon's POV. It could happen. We got the Zelda game. We'll get the Ganon Zelda game eventually. Yeah, I started watching an anime called I forget what it's called, like in Japanese. It's like Orb something. It's pretty interesting. Excited to watch more of it. I only watched the first 2 episodes last night. I was very tired. Yeah, we got some of our art is very off, like the lines are, but you know what? That adds to the charm. Pinky would be shorter. Makes it look more hand-drawn, you know? Looks more hand-drawn. Now that we've exposed the secret that all comics are not hand-drawn, I gotta start pretending that a lot of it is instead. Can't believe I let all artists down by letting a non-artist know that we cheat and use 3D models occasionally. I've shamed the artist community. My apology video will be coming out in the coming weeks. Give him a little canine. That would be cool. Show him little gums. Gotta have those gums firing. That's key. That is super key. And then I think we could do the sporadic eyes of just like Morty eyes. Like that would be kind of. I don't know if that would go. I think we keep them circular. We also did not flip the canvas at any point during making this. And I do not say that proudly. Let's see how bad. That's not bad, actually. I think we can move this eye somehow, though. I think it needs to be moved a bit. Yeah, I think they need to be moved down. Let's use my mouse for this. Move that one down. I'll move this one down. They were fake? Of course they were fake. Yes, I know, right? It's like that. It's like, but it's like the old meme, the astronaut meme, whatever. Like, every comic's not hand-drawn? Always have been. The guy shooting him in the back of the head. I mean, back in the day, they probably were, but yeah, now 3D technology is amazing. Computers, digital art. I wouldn't know. I'd be nowhere. I would not be an artist without my trusty computer. I mean, I probably would be, but I don't know if I'd be a comic artist, though. Yeah. That's not bad. It's very expressive. Cool looking character. I like his model, you know? It's fun. I'm gonna draw a lot of him, for sure. You know, for my videos of, like, when he's talking, I want all these different poses. Like, let's switch to this, like, right? So, like, I got this one. I got this one. This is the one I just did for the video. It's not bad. You can see that kind of his finger looks kind of weird. And then we got both arms up with the squinty eyes. I plan to make a bunch more of these, like a lot more. So then I could eventually just have them for stream too. That'll be cool. And then I could have little buttons to like press and, you know, switch them to the different emotions. It'll be cool. We gotta draw all these papers. This will be fun. Said the liar. All right. Gotta think about 3D perspective, Mitch. You can do it. I believe in you. Not doing so hot. Yeah, I keep talking about this, I feel like every stream, but like everyone's comics are coming out, right? For the contest. I'm so excited to read some. I don't know too many people's story, obviously, because people are kind of... Some people are being hush-hush, some people are telling. Apollo of Pantheon Talks. First off, his YouTube channel has been popping off. Every live stream he does is super just like... They're not even live streams. They're like videos that he does live, right? It's very unique. I feel like there's not many YouTubers that do anything like that. But he'll have like 40 or 50 people, you know, at the premieres, you know, there for like an hour. It's a fun time. If you've never checked him out or been one live, it's a fun time. But anyway, he's working on a comic too, right? We'll do a little paper fold there. That'd be fun. And it sounds super interesting. And I am so ready to read it. So there's a lot of that. And then of course Talt's, obviously. I read Talt's script the other day, and I feel like I already read it in my mind. Because I'm very familiar with his art. So like I imagined it how it would be in comic form. But yeah, I'm very excited to see it actually fully realized. There's gonna be a lot like that. I'm sure there's a lot of people entering. So there's gonna be a lot to see. Come on. Whatever, that's good enough. It's not the most like rectangular piece of paper, but that gives it like motion, right? You know, gives it like a sense of movement. Let's see what this one we're gonna do. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll probably spend some time doing some action concepts too. The main one I learned from reading other comics, not even webtoons, mostly manga, right? Manga does action a lot better than most webtoons, if we're being real here. Pretty much like the main thing a lot of people are doing now, I don't know if it's like a newer, like it's not a new technique by any means, but just kind of more of the standard, is they'll just do the line art and then just wherever direction it's going. So like this paper's going like this direction, right? They literally just do like little hatch marks per line like this, like just to like indicate movement that it's going that way. And if it's like, you know, typically you would want like juxtaposing lines or angles, so it'd be like that. And like if the line's larger, that means it's moving faster, and all that fun stuff. We won't do that for this. I don't like that how it looks, at least for that particular one. So we definitely need to play with that and figure out how we can make our art do that. It's looking good. And then we'll probably just trace the Webtoon logo too, just so it looks like it's in our art style rather than just the Webtoon logo. Even though I know Webtoon's kind of weird about how you represent their logo. Hopefully this is with okay. We'll see. I'm excited too for everyone to read mine, and me to read everyone's. Kind of feels like Christmas. Oh yeah, it's fun. Yeah, because it's just like I like making comics and all that. But you know what I like doing more than making comics? I like reading comics. So yeah, and especially now, I know I have so many YouTube friends now, and people I know on YouTube, and just people I follow and I've talked to in the past that are planning to upload. So it's just like I'm gonna have so many to read. And you know, any new subscribers I get to are probably entering, and I'm definitely gonna be reading some on stream. So we'll have plenty to read. It's definitely gonna be fun. Good old fun time. 54 days. No pressure. Wonder if I should change the title to like Webtoon scripts. We will, I don't know, we'll workshop the title. I think I have it be like why you should write a webcomic script. So maybe I should do a Webtoon script. Just to get that Webtoon SEO, right? We'll see. I'll be doing some read-along streams as well. Oh yeah, it'll be nice. Yeah, I'm sure all YouTubers will be doing that, and I will be going in everyone's chat and be like, read mine, please. Tell me how good it is, or tell me how much it sucks. Yeah, I might do a trailer for mine too. Just like a quick 15-second one, maybe like in short form. Like the 9:16 aspect ratio, what I mean by that. We'll see how it goes. I think that'd be kind of a fun thing to do. Animate it a little bit. I haven't done any animation in a while, so that'd be kind of fun to do. Like, technically, I don't think you're supposed to do this. I think Webtoon is, like, super weird about what color the logo can be and, like, not tracing over. I think the tracing over is kind of, like, not explicitly said, but I don't think they like look kindly upon it. They're big on the colors. Like, it has to be either this green or it has to be black. Like, like there's no other colors it can be. So I will make sure it is the correct green, but I don't know how they're gonna feel about it being traced over like that. See if the Webtoon Ninja come and find me. Well, that's pretty much it. It turned out pretty good. How long did it take us to do that? 40 minutes. That's not okay. That's more than usual because we still have to color it and shade it. But it's looking good. So I might go grab some more water and go to the bathroom real quick. Ooh, a trailer, that'd be cool if we had more time. We'll see. I might finish in time, who knows? I could do it. I might just, I mean, even if I don't have time, I'll probably just do a, just slapping the pictures together. Just kind of like move them strategically to make it look like motion. That could be a quick trailer. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, grab some water. I'll be back shortly. Might do a motion poster, kind of like what they did for the new Superman movie. Poster, yeah, something like that. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, I need to start growing my Blue Sky followers, right? So I can post that. All right, I'll be back. All right. Might have to do some black shadows too while we're here before we start doing some fill color. Just to make some stuff pop, you know? You know? It's always fun. It's always fun to do that. The first one I want to do is just kind of give this more of 3D effect. So we'll do this. Yeah, we can't do it from that angle. We gotta do it from this angle. We'll fill that black just to make it pop a bit more. And we could do that for this. I don't know though. We'll see. We could do the inlays, you know. I don't know. Webtoon might not like that. We probably shouldn't angry Webtoon too much. They may be our future employer, so they come and watch this video. They're like, "How dare you disgrace the Webtoon logo like that, making it look better? How dare you?" It's like all their employees are artists. They won't let them change it. It's just that would be It'd be very frustrating. There's a couple other things we could do. Whatever. Let's just color it. It's always funny when I find like I found a new kind of site for comics, and just there was a lot of stuff that was just kind of off, like art wise, and just like a lot of the aspect ratios were kind of off and stuff, and I was just like, you have artists working on these kind of stuff, like, well, there's no excuse for you to have like bad art direction on your site, all right? Like, it's just kind of funny. Race, please. I just want to erase it. Why can I erase this? The hell? That erases. Something weird with the vector eraser is going on, so I just got turned off. Yeah, that's weird. Super weird. Alright, so we got this pulled up already. We'll have to do some shading too. I should probably save this. That would probably be a good idea in case my computer crashes. Script writing. Yeah, I'm pretty glad how this thumbnail turned out. Yeah, we figured it out. We got it. Yeah, that was super weird. I've literally never seen anything like that before. I think it's just because it was like on that edge. It was just like, nope. Can't erase. Do I usually have to type black? I think I do. I think that makes it look better. Yeah. We'll have to fill in some of the crevices. Do that later, though. I think we want this to like be like the inside of his gums, like that. Yeah, we just had that black, but whatever. I think that looks better. Get the yellow for his eyes. And then we do need to make this look like a pencil. Right now it's looking very pennish. Let's make it, let's give it a little eraser tip. And a little, go like that, and then you go like a little here, like that. And then that's already black, so easy. Easiest pencil in my life. I like that the same pink. We have different color pinks, you know? Have the same. And then I'm gonna have to rip this color. There's no way I'm gonna be able to find the kind of perfect. That might be it, actually. This is like a pale yellow. Yeah, that one might be the hard color to find. That's good enough for now. Yeah, it's good enough for now. And then we'll make that black. Goggles are red. Yeah, we definitely have to go in and make these look a little bit better. Yeah, we'll go through in a minute. Make it look a little cleaner. Yeah. Now we actually have a desk color already. Guess desk is going to be a recurring theme in some of our thumbnails. Alright, I'm going to color these pages. Now we gotta make sure we get the right color for that, or the Webtoon ninjas are coming after us. We don't want that. So are these see-through? I think these would be see-through, but I think... See what happens if we make them see-through, how it would look. I think they need to be white or green. We'll see. We'll mess with that later. I think it looks kind of weird with that seeing through, right? I think we just do green. That looks better. That looks way better. This looks good. I feel like we need like some action lines exploding from him too. I think that would help sell, you know, some motion, some action. But first, let's go ahead in here and tighten these up real quick. Just get these. I really need to change my bucket settings so I don't have to do this in the future. But it won't take me very long to do this real quick. It's easy, busy work. Like that. Get his eyes too. Make sure they're good. Over here. Get that look a little bit better. Get the brown. Get his tie. Get his tie over here. I think the pen was good. Everything else is good, right? I wish they need to add shadow and some action lines. Let's look for some action lines. Motion? Where are they kept? Not motion. Manga material? That's it, yeah. Get that little Japanese sound effect. That'd be kind of fun. Color pattern, manga material. I could have sworn they were in here. Effect line. They're called effects lines. I don't know why couldn't remember what they were called. we gotta download them. Yes, launch Clip Studio, please. Let's mess with the background color while we're here. Like yellow is just such a good color for these. It's like I kind of want to do that, you know. Just makes it pop a little bit more. Maybe we could try blue out. Let's see how blue looks too. Yeah, fill these in. Blue's not bad either, actually. We do blue and then we can do like yellow speed lines. I think that would help. So drag these in here. It's not what we want. We want it to be like much better Mr. Beast thumbnails than his. Yeah, I think so. It's a little bit more effort into these probably too. I don't want the aspect ratio. Damn the aspect ratio. All right, there we go. We could make it a bit bigger. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of action lines, to be honest. I've never really been good at drawing them. Or using them, for that matter. Let's see what happens if we switch them to yellow. What does that look like? Just like, I feel like it's kind of like detracts, you know? I don't know how I feel. I think it kind of adds to its suspense, but I feel like it's taking too much away now, though. Or too much is getting hidden now, at least. Maybe like this one, like the circle one around it. Or like this one, like the fade one. Yeah, we'll try a couple different ones out. Like that, but we do as yellow from the get-go, maybe. You don't want the aspect ratio to stay. It might be fine. What if we do it like behind it? Maybe. Yeah, I think that's the play. Something like that. I think that's it right there. I know, I think you are supposed to have it in front, obviously. But having it back makes it look cool. So now I'm not sure on the colors. Like, I think we could, like, if the background was like orange and yellow, maybe. Let's try that out. That's better. Stupid color theory, man. I suck at it. I'm sure there's a whole logic to it. I don't know. I just draw what I draw, you know. Let's do this. Let's do this to give it a bit more depth too. Pop, I mean. Yeah, that looks pretty good with that. And then we duplicate it again to give it the little white outline too. That's always fun. Easy way to make it pop. I don't know if that's even better, actually. I think without the white it looks better. Yeah. What if we make this black? What would that look like? I kind of like that, and then maybe turn that back to blue. Now we're cooking. I think that looks way better. How's the white look on that? No, I don't like the white now. I think that just looks good. What if we do this? What if we rasterize it though? Could do. And then we could tone map it. Hear me out. Rasterize. And then filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Hold on. Let me cook. Like that. Might be too much. So just give it a little bit like that. Turn white, rasterize. And then filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Looks very comic-y. That's what we want. It is a comic, after all. It's a comic-related video. I think his eyes are a little cross-eyed too. That's fine. Adds to the appeal, you know? Adds to the frustration. You can definitely see it's a little lopsided too, and a lot of these lines are a little wobbly, but gives to the hand-drawn feel, you know? I think we just fade it, and I think we'll call it a day on that. And then that video can be good to upload. And I think we should just draw some action scenes. That'd be fun. We could also do some writing on these too. I was thinking about doing that. So like this one would have like writing, you know, or like say script. Not that people are even going to be probably be able to see this on their, if they're like on their phone, but you know, I like it. Like on this one, could have some scribbles like that. You know, you're just your typical cartoon paper scribbles. It could be like, this one could be like a outline. Actually, if it's an outline, it's gonna have bullet points. It's funny, like there's definitely gonna be some videos where I spend more time on the thumbnail probably than like actually making the video. I don't know if it's like a good or bad thing. I mean, I think it's a good thing because it's like literally, I think thumbnails might possibly be more important than the actual video. I've seen some pretty shit videos with dope thumbnails that have a bunch of views, you know? So there's some logic behind making good thumbnails. Clean up these corners a bit. And then let's just throw on some shades. Some shadows. And it'll be ready to ship. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what people's reaction to the video are, since with me spending so much time on it. Just do your basic shade, you know? Just your typical cell shaded. Nothing too fancy with the light. We'll probably do a thumbnail like that where I actually do better lighting work and better shadow work. For now, we just need this just to give us a basic shade. We can just do that real quick. Shade my horns, do some blend on those. Good shadow these too, just to really sell the anger. And since his hair is higher out, we will do a different type of shadow. Technically, it should be higher up, I think, because it's more out. So like it would be like that. We'll probably blend this bad guy. Let's do some blends. Same with the horns. Yeah, typically I do just like having straight shadows, but for 3D stuff, you know, for like the horns like that and like the shirt, his cylindrical shirt, I think you definitely need to kind of blend that a bit, just to make it look a little cleaner. Looks pretty good. we just need to do one little layer under here just to make that pop a little bit better. Right now it looks kind of weird. Was I drawing on the paper? That's weird. Really, I shouldn't be doing it like this, but it's pretty much done. Like, I'm not gonna go back and change anything anyway, so that's fine. I really like my drawing tablet and all, but like, it's just like, with the light like right above it, like the glare gets so bad on it. Like I can't. Thankfully I just mirror to like my screen in front of me, so like I can actually see a bit better. But like I'm excited. I'm saving up some money to get like one of those new crazy expensive ones, and just go to town on those. And then just so a lot of them have matte coverings, so they don't have so it won't be as bad with the glare. But I think that's it for our thumbnail. Looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. The paper looks a little weird, but you're not gonna notice that. You're gonna be looking at his face. You're gonna be looking at the Webtoon logo. You're gonna be like, whoa, I should click on this. This is a dope looking thumbnail. We could do a little line blur action, but my New Year's resolution was to not, you know? For like big things like this, I don't think we do it. We're gonna do it though, just to like see what it looks like. It might be fine, it might not be. It might lose some of its quality though. Yeah, see, I don't, you know, past me would have been like, you know, that looks good, but it's just blurry. I don't like it. You gotta stick with the hard edges. I can do it. Commit. Commit. No more line blur. I should make that like a shirt or a mug. No more line blur. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. I'm excited. Yeah, we keep making better and better thumbnails. Like that one was alright. Like I won't say that was my best work. But like I started hard this year with this one, you know, with the little stars in the background. Like we were cooking with that. I know what I was doing. And like now we're taking it even further. Like that's a good looking thumbnail. I would click on that video. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and save it. And then I want to actually upload it real quick to the channel, just so I don't have to later, in case I forget. YouTube, don't end stream. I almost pressed the end stream button. That would have been fun. Content, video, thumbnail. Yeah, I gotta change the it's just so disappointing when you upload them and it doesn't look, when it's like tiny, it doesn't look as good. Obviously when it's this close up. It's just disappointing. All my hard work. I can use this. I can upload the full picture on Blue Sky probably to get people over. I don't know. We'll see how that goes with Blue Sky. I need to post to that today. I'm trying to post as often as I can. I don't really have any new art I've done though, unfortunately. I mean, I could post this. Let's post that. Yeah, let's just finish this real quick and post it. So let's just finish. Yeah, I think you kind of need line blur for that. I'm not gonna lie. I know I said no line blur this year, but under certain circumstances can you use line blur? Is it acceptable to use line blur? There she is. She looks so derpy up close. I definitely messed this up. But, you know, it's more the background you're focusing on, right? Let's move my... move my keyboard down. And we could shade it, but I don't want to. Hubby H. Alright. Yeah, let's just upload this to Blue Sky. Who cares? I'll upload something. I want to upload something like a picture every day to Blue Sky. Help me grow on there. That'd be good. I've kind of just given up on Twitter. Like, I don't go on there like at all. I go on Instagram every now and then. I need to start posting Instagram again. Yeah, maybe I'll do that too. Yeah, I don't really care, to be honest, about social medias, but like now I care because I need people to like read the comic, so which kind of sucks, but understandable. So I might just make a social media folder on mine just so I can have all these pictures. BG test. Let's see if it has a good old PNG. Let's post it to Blue Sky. Testing out some backgrounds for my Let me do this on stream. Hold on. Upcoming webcomic. We do the hashtag webcomic? No, we do all of them at the end. For the Webtoon contest. The characters kinda turned out a bit derpy. Oh well. Just concept art. Hashtag art. I'll just rip all of my old tags that I've used before. I didn't art share before. I didn't mean to. Before I realized what a lot of the stuff was on Blue Sky. Post it. See how it looks. Yeah, looks cool. I would heart that. I'm going to heart that. Yeah, Blue Sky's weird. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like, look at Instagram in forever. Like, my actual account. I go on Instagram every now and then, though. It's not good. You can't... I forgot their webpage sucks. Whatever. We're done with that, too. We're done with Instagram, too. No more Instagram. Just Blue Sky. That's all I care about. Yeah, my last post was September 3rd of 2023 on Instagram. It's crazy. Alright. So what we're going to do now, let's draw some action poses now. Yeah, that turned out dope. I'm really glad how that turned out. All right, so let's get our good old pal. Let's draw Carrie. Let's draw good old Ray here. Doing some like swinging of his sword, right? Like that. And then we need him to have his sword. It's a little bit too big. That is still kind of big too. Something like that's a little bit better. Move his hands a little bit closer together. And then it would be rotated like that. So maybe rotate a little that way. And then his shoulder pads would be more actually on his shoulder. It could be a little rotated like that. His belt didn't even try to stay with him. Everything else looks good. I think his leg would be actually a bit more out there. I don't want his foot to be like there. I want his like thigh. Oh, that's not his thigh. There we go. And then let's mess with the camera a bit too. Get a good perspective. It's always how you draw very cool action scenes as well, and just diddle with the perspective a bit. So his foot would be way the fuck back here. His boot would be like that. So now we really need to get a sword in the right spot. A bit bigger would help. That's what she said. Yeah. I'm making jokes myself. I'm going crazy. Rotate his wrist a little bit more. Oh, yeah, turn off the. There's a good setting I need to turn off. It's not too bad. We'll sketch it out. We'll make it look better. We'll fix it. Yeah, we got an action comic. We're gonna have a lot of action poses. So we need to figure it out, as they say. Because even though I use 3D models, that will not help you. If anything, they might actually make it worse, which is not fun. So if his shoulder's that like rotated like that, shouldn't this be more like here? Yeah. All right, we'll see how it goes. I need to go to the bathroom again. I chugged this whole thing of water, which is good. Keep you hydrated. I will be right back. Think. Why is my mic not going? There we go. All right. All right, let's make a dynamic picture. We can do it. Start with the face, classic. I'm gonna pull up his reference. That would be smart. So my hard work does not go to waste. I should be smart and put him on the left side since I'm right-handed. Alright, so we kind of want that same hair and face shape. Granted, it is a different pose, but you can still kind of get the gist. I mean, he gets hair. So I think his hair actually does start closer to down here. Maybe even like there. Even though the head shape looks really weird. I think that's with the perspective being all wonky. I have to kind of work around that. I think his head actually needs to go out to here. And then, of course, he's got to be yelling. Like, he can't just be charging in. Straight face. I mean, you could be, though. So that's more intimidating, actually. Started thumbnailing last night, but then I got sidetracked to bought hunting, and now I'm making my own. Really nice. Best of luck with that. I've wanted to do that in the past, but I think that would be good, especially for your comic. That'll look good. Yeah, I just kind of use like the generic font, and it's fine. Like, I feel like I do kind of want like a different font, but like, especially the first chapter, you know, I'm trying to make it more feel like a generic fantasy comic, right? I originally wanted to call it generic fantasy, but yeah. It's probably a tangent with lettering's born. That's good. No, that'll be good. It'll make it unique. Like, your comic's unique, man. So keep doing things to make it more unique. God, I can just never draw similar looking characters, can I? It's the bane of any comic artist. Thankfully, I think I've made them unique enough to where it's like I don't have to worry about it too much, because it's like you clearly can tell it'll be Ray, you know. But like, it's still annoying. What do you have to do to make your own font tall? Like, is it just like a giant file with all the pictures, with all the letters, and then you have to like save it as a certain type of file. I mean, there's probably generators too, I guess. Nowadays with the internet's got everything. His jacket would be like whipping like crazy. Like it would actually be pretty tight against him right here. And then you probably won't even see it. See it on the inside maybe. Just need to have, gotta have the abs too. I'll sketch the belt. It's just funny how I spent all this time doing character arts. And it's just like I really should have done more to like make it so I can get better at actually drawing them to look the same. Because that's just definitely my biggest issue as a comic artist. But after drawing characters a lot, hopefully I can get better at it. Get the Good old small eyes. Or we could do that, or we could do the big eyes. He's gotta look cool. He can't look deranged. I feel like we need to make his legs a little bit bigger. Alright, so we do have like the basic pose sketched out. That's fine. I just want to add some more kind of dynamic lines. Especially especially his front thigh here, his front legs. I think that's how we're gonna make it look dynamic, right? So what a lot of what I see now is with artists is just like a lot of like thick, jaggy lines to indicate they are going fast. And it's typically a manga thing, like so, like especially with this front leg. You know, you do have the one solid line, but then you're gonna have like all of these other, and then you have like a couple like in between. It's just I can't replicate it. I need to like study it a bit more. It's just not. It does not look the same. And then so like this arm would be going up, so like we need some like that. So, and I think you can do thicker. Indicate that it's closer, right? I think his mouth is just way too big. I think if we make it more, I think he'd look a bit colder too if we just give him the classic. looks older too. It's funny. So I suck at 3/4 nose, I realize, because usually I'll just do a nose like this and then I'll shade it like that. But it's kind of hard for that kind of angle to do that. And then this would be all whipping around, so that could have even hatch lines. His mouth isn't that high. Somehow made him look way more mature. It's weird, very weird. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but kind of funny. My eyes are a little off, whatever. I'm more worried about the motion. I'm worried about how he's gonna, like, look. Bigger with his thigh, and then yeah, we're definitely gonna have to mess with it when we ink it. Let's just try doing that. When we ink it, what does it look like when we ink it? So let's just draw his pants real quick. And then now let's try doing these hatch lines. I think the important part is just to make sure they're all kind of going the same direction-ish. Varying widths. And lengths. All relatively, they're on the same space though. I don't know. Like, I don't think it really, like... Those small lines indicate movement rate. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do at least. It's not really, like... I'm not seeing it, though, to be honest. Like, it doesn't look like much movement. So that's where I'm having an issue of trying to indicate the movement, you know? There's other tricks you can do with, like, movement blurs. But, like, for an action comic, that's just typically what they do. Something similar to that. Or a more jagged line. There's other things we're going to try. We'll figure it out. I think I need to practice it and try a couple different things. To kind of figure out what we want to do for our comic. And again, this is like a manga thing, so it might work better in the manga style and with like G pens, actual G pens. So maybe that's why they do it. There might have to be a different way we do it for Webtoon. I mean, it's not bad. It just looks a little janky. Let's sync the rest real quick, just see how it looks. Same with his arm. And it could be just with how my line art is so different from manga style. That could be why it's not really gelling so well. But we'll figure it out. We'll try a couple different things. So we are going to have to draw a lot of action panels. I think chapter 2 is like more than half of it is action panels. So we are going to get good at doing it one way or the other, you know? Oh, drop it. So I'm going to ink most of it, and then we'll probably just mess around with his arms and legs of what we want to do to convey the movement. Again, this is concept art, so we're kind of going fast. Don't really care too much about what everything else looks like. Draw the belt. Let's see where we have to draw. And I gotta draw the abs, like. Get some old school Zelda music going. All right. Get this whipping up. So we got it inked. Now we try doing some hatch lines to see if we can make it look like he's schmoving, you know? They just have to go the same direction. I think that's really the key. I think if you mess it up and they go different directions or look like they're going in different directions, that can make or break it too. I see as I kind of make them go a slightly different direction. It's just hard not to follow the curve of the line. I think there's a ruler I can do too. I want it to be more organic looking. Really, I should be doing this on a separate layer too, to not waste my time. But whatever. We're committed now. I mean, it's not bad. You can definitely kind of get an idea of it, but I don't know. It's still not my ideal. I also kind of jacked up his face a bit, but... yeah, we're gonna have to do a couple more concept arts, I think. I'm not really starting inking the comic until next week anyway, so... I think I'm streaming Saturday. So we're probably gonna spend a good chunk of Saturday trying to figure it out. Yeah, because it looks wonky. Looks kind of weird. He's also missing his neck, so that also could probably be a reason why. And his nose. But we're getting there. We're learning. We're still learning how to draw action conveyingly. I mean, it's not bad, but it's still not what I want it to be. The other kind of trick you can do, let's fill them in real quick. It's gonna be a pain to color. No, it's not doing that actually. Do we not have any white on him? Or black, the right black? Oh, I would have to do the trim too, but whatever. It's fine for now. Yeah, see, that was what I was kind of worried about, these. That's what you do as a new layer. Yeah, that's gonna be a pain. That's fine, I'm kind of speedrunning it. Try erasing some of the line art between the action lines. Should help with the effect you're going for. Okay. I will try that in a second. Definitely gonna have to turn off vector eraser for that. All right, in between. All right, you're gonna have to coach me tall like that. I mean, the only thing I'm worried about. Oh shit. Well. Right. The only thing I'm worried about is kind of now that I already started filling it in, so I don't know if it's gonna give me the desired effect. Let's completely do this one real quick. Let's see how it looks. And then let's fill these gray lines in. So yeah, I see it now. Let's do it on this one, on the legs, on the pantaloons, before we color it. Let's see if that. I think that's probably the play. Yeah, I definitely kind of messed up with how I did my layers. Let's turn on the vector eraser. I think that might be easier, actually. Yeah. Just not all of them, just every now and then. I feel like I learned this trick a while ago from someone, and I think I just like forgot how to do it. 'Cause if you don't do it, right? Oh yeah, that looks way better, Tall. Hell yeah. Yeah, I kind of messed it up here, but like, especially with how we painted it, you know. Well, let's color that real quick. I want to see what that looks like. Okay, we're pretty much all Saturday. I'm streaming later in the day on Saturday I think it's 6 p.m. my time, EST. We might spend the whole day just doing this. Really figuring it out. You know, especially with it being an action comic, right? We wanted to make it look as action-y as possible. Yeah. The only thing with that now is with the black, like, you can't really see the black. That kind of sucks. That looks better though. The arms already look better. Yeah, we're getting there. We'll figure it out. More practice will definitely help too. Yeah, erasing the lines in between definitely made it look way better. I was a little skeptical at first with all the lines, but yeah, that brought it to the next level there. Yeah. And then what you can do too is say you do this, right? You can just like select it. So like, let's say I select, not erase everything. Say we select like the leg. Clip Studio's got the built-in motion blur. Let's see if that makes it anything. We got the motion blur. We should like a little bit. Like, what if we did a little bit of just like this and like the angle? We gotta get the angle right. Like, even on low strength, it's like, I'm not digging that. Like, it's just like, I don't think that is not the play. It just gets rid of all your sharp line art. Oh, why can't this just be easy? Why can't I just press a button to draw my comic for me? Yeah. We'll mess around with it a bit more later. I'm probably gonna get off though. I'm getting a little tired sitting down for 3 hours straight, so but yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Thanks to everyone who's watching this as a VOD. Got a decent amount of things done. You know, we checked out the backgrounds, got ready for that. Got my thumbnail for my next video all ready to go. That was nice. And we're kind of getting a little sneak peek at, you know, the next stream. I think on Saturday. I'm streaming on Saturday. Just going to spend a good chunk of the day just really figuring out these lines, what length and the spacings and all that. I'll definitely have to study a bit more too. Yeah, and then probably also just trying to get some better action poses and figuring out all that stuff and, like, you know, how to make it look good. All still within my art style, you know. But cool. I'm gonna take off. Thanks again, everyone, for joining. I'll see you around. See you guys. See you, Tall. Have a nice night, Tall.